Oh boy, it's been about a week since I got the final Tonalite earbuds, and there's so much to actually talk about because these are weird. Good weird, but still weird. So without any blah and the typical YouTube click on this or that, let's actually get directly into it. Do these actually sound natural? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, but you have to actually work for it. These funky looking earbuds, and I mean funky, cost around $280 right now on Kickstarter, usually going for 300 or a bit more. That's actually a serious chunk of Freedom Eagle money. Why start with the price? Because for that money you expect something special. And Final, being the audio nerds they actually are, a Japanese company, decided that normal earbuds have one weakness. They jam the sound directly into your ear canal, bypassing your, outer ear, which makes things sound like the things you actually know, earbuds, standard earbuds, but not like the real life sound. So what is the feature actually everyone is talking about and why I am so interested in these earbuds? It's called DTAS, Digital Twin Audio Simulation. Yeah, that actually sounds quite a lot like a marketing buzzword. But what if I told you that it actually works? The idea is to scan your head and ears to create a 3D model so the DSP can actually replicate how sound actually travels to your ears in a room with speakers or musicians. Yeah, but, and this is a big but, getting there is quite the ride. So buckle up. Here is the setup experience. In the box, you get the buds, you get some stickers, and you get a headband. Yeah, no, I'm not joking. You have to put the stickers on the headband, put it on your head, and use an app to actually scan your face like you're setting up, I don't know, Face ID. You have to turn your head when the phone actually vibrates. That part, yeah, okay, it's easy, but it's weird. But then there's the tricky part. You have to pop the buds in for a frequency sweep, then take the tips off and do it again while holding them in place without the tips. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I messed this up at least, I think 3 times. It's a long setup with plenty of room for hiccups. But once you're done, your digital twin is uploaded to the cloud. I never got to meet him, obviously, which was probably a shame, given that we probably like the same flavor of music. Yeah, okay, that was bad. Design-wise, these are, let's call them distinct. They have a funny shape and the funny original name. So it's not final tonality, it's tonalité, like the French. They use mostly foam ear tips. I really like memory foam tips. They usually close your ears better for ANC. And speaking of ANC, yeah, it's really good. It blocks out the noise with no problems. Better than in most other earbuds I have tested in the last year or so, which is great. The fit is a bit fiddly because of the shape, but once actually the foam warms up, they stay in comfortable enough and they keep their, form in my ears, I would say. Battery life is solid at 8 hours, though expect that to drop if you are cranking the volume or using all the fancy processing features they have inside of these earbuds. But the big question remains, how do they sound? Is the digital twin thing just a gimmick? No, I guess. There is quite a lot of meaningful difference. Out of the box, without the fancy DTAS tech, they sound pretty good. Final knows actually how to tune a driver. Details for days, the mids sound fantastic and great. Bass heads might want a bit more punch or something compared to big over-ear headphones, but it's very clean and it's a nice sound. But then turning the DTAS on and the soundstage just expands. It's really natural. There is a really tangible increase in instrument separation. It feels less like sound is actually being pumped into your brain directly to your canal and more like you are sitting in a room with the band. I know I'm saying that quite often, but this is the first time that I'm really feeling this. And not like the gimmicky spatial audio you get on the Apples or the Bose, which I really didn't like. This feels like really opening it up. And of course, I tested this with a mix of music. I whipped up some Luke Hash, mixing that 80s chiptune vibe with synthwave, and yeah, it's even better than on my last headphones. Then I went heavier, gent and metalcore. ranging from classics like Architects to Era, if you know the music. The separation here is key, letting you hear every, well, chuck and technical riff clearly. I actually threw on my own music siphonal and damn, it even sounded better with these. I even mastered one of the tracks with these. And it was great. I don't know how to say that, but it blends the left and right channels slightly and overlaps them or something, like a crossfade in video or something, which makes everything feel wider and less fatiguing to hear during, well, long listening sessions. And this is really good. So to actually end the review with the question I asked at the beginning, do these sound natural? Yeah, they do. Much more than I expected. So now this isn't something I don't really often say, but to me, these are pretty much the best earbuds since the Neuer earbuds 4 years ago, which is quite a long time. And these are my go-to for music when it comes to earbuds from now on, for a company I've never had a product of before. Yeah, the setup is a bit of a pain in the ass, and you really look ridiculous wearing the scanning headband. But the result, it's a unique listening experience that pushes these right here into premium territory. If you're an audiophile, and I don't normally speak to audiophiles, looking for that real in the room feeling from a wireless earbud, yeah? This is it. Thanks for watching. My name is Leech and I'm off writing the next script. Hope you enjoyed this review and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.
You lose all control! This means, so tell me.